Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Hunter, and today we are going to be doing something a little different. I know I say that a lot, but today I swear we're actually doing something a little different. We are going to be unboxing some new makeup stuff I got. Now, a few days ago, aka 2 days ago, I think. Yes, today's Friday. Yes, 2 days ago, me and my friend went to the mall because there was a Sephora there, and I totally wanted to get a palette. They didn't have it there, so I was very sad. But we knew there was an Ulta not nearby that I just opened up, so we stopped. Before we got there, there's a Five Below that opened up over there, so I want to start with the Five Below stuff first. Alright, so at Five Below, I didn't really plan on buying anything there. We were just going there because it's a cool store and everything's $5 and under, which is cool. But they do have a makeup section, and I thought it was pretty cool. They had stuff like this. This is the Perfect Nudes Palette by Style Essentials. Like Jeffree Star, one of my idols on YouTube, I am a stickler for good packaging. This is obviously just like cardboard. It has a nice shimmery bronze top. The only bad thing is that it came with a $5 sticker on the back because it was $5, and it came with like tape that like taped a plastic thing down. I have opened it, and it's kind of sticky right now. So you open it up, and the color story is pretty basic for a nudes palette, but it does come with a mirror. This is what I don't like about mirrors though. I don't like little mirrors. I like a big mirror because I like to be able to see what I'm doing. One of the eyeshadows palettes, or no, eyeshadow? I don't remember what kind of palette it was, but it's an e.l.f. palette. It's like smaller than this, and it's an actual palette, which like, who's gonna use that? So good palette. The next thing I found at Five Below is the last thing I found at Five Below. This is the Color Story Mermaid's Vibe Highlighter Collection. Love that the front is all scaled. It's kind of textured to feel like scales. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the lettering is all holographic. It's got the back, and it has all the shades on the back. It has a $5 again. I couldn't get this one off. That one's kind of like on the edge, so I can rip it off. But like the other one, I have opened it, and it is kind of tacky. Now here is the Color Story. Now, I am a highlighting queen, as you will, and all of these, I've swatched them all on my arm. They are all awesome. The only thing I will say is, I'm going to take a highlighting brush. This is the e.l.f. highlighting brush. It has some pigment on it already. Let me get rid of that. I'm just going to dip into this purple shade over here. I don't know if you can see it, but there is pigment. But the kickback is so real when you tap in, and I'm barely tapping. And even that just like blew off half the product. Now, it somewhat reminds me of the new Anastasia's Subculture palette because the kickback, I'm gonna go in with the blank side. It like happens with all of them. Now of course they all have pigment, but, you know, what are you actually getting if all of it's falling down? I'm sorry. But at least this one does have a bigger mirror, unlike the other one. So, real quick, I'm going to take this tissue, and I'm just going to wipe this all off, and I'll be right back. So when I arrived at Sephora, it was in, like, a mall, so I didn't think that there would be a lot of stuff there, but there actually was more than I thought. I went with the intentions of buying the new Sephora Pro palette. I was going to get the editorial one, the one with the bright neons and stuff and holographic packaging, because I saw Jeffree Star review it, and I was like, oh my god, I need this in my life. And then when I got home that day, I also sent a picture of that to my friend Anne, who's a makeup lover as well, and she just said, I need it. And I was like, I'm with you. But when we got to Ulta, obviously Ulta's not going to carry Sephora, so we went in there and we saw Smashbox and their new cover shot palettes. So we got a Smashbox cover shot palette. This is the ABLAZE palette. This is the newest one, and just look, oh yes. These are the colors, and we're gonna unbox her right now. I have not unboxed these yet. They have stayed in the Ulta bag. Cute little packaging. I do like this. This is amazing. All the shade names on the back. I do like it when brands, instead of putting, if they don't have it under it or somewhere in the pan, that they'll put it on the back, so I like that. we open her up. And she looks something like this. Now, when I saw the picture and all the shades on it, I was really drawn to this one. I love red eyeshadow. I know it's kind of bold, but like, I love it. It does come with a little protective thing on the mirror, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. And even this one is better than the Nudes palette because at least it's like a substantial mirror to the palette. There's some shimmers, there's some mattes, and I'm excited to use this. Now, also at Sephora, I thought about getting the new Subculture palette to review it like everyone else did, but everyone basically had the same review. The fallout was crazy, the kickback, the pigment was there, but like, what are you actually getting? Like I said before, what are you actually getting if there's a lot of fallout? So, instead of getting that, I thought I'd get one of the Anastasia staple palettes and get the Modern Renaissance palette. Now, I've never had an Anastasia product before, and see, this was already open, so like, whatever, but I have not actually taken the palette out of the box yet. I wanted to wait until I was recording, and here we are. Wow. When I saw this stuff like on videos and everything, I thought it was just like, it looked like this, but like this is actual like fabric, and I wasn't expecting that, and it does have a little string. So we open her up, and a plastic thing falls. Oh, see, back to that red. Oh, I love red eyeshadows. We definitely got some shimmers, we definitely got some mattes, and there's a little tab, protector, I believe, or not. Am I just seeing things? Ooh, that hurt. That was right. And it's stuck. Great. I will say the one thing I don't like about it, obviously, is I wish the mirror was bigger. It definitely is a good mirror if I can get certain light up in here. I just wish it was bigger. And of course we got the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is glossy finish, which I like. I obviously like the fabric. All this stuff is on the back. And it did come with a little brush. I think the Subculture one came with one too, but I haven't tried that one yet. We got a fluffy one and like a more dense one. Oh, and I forgot to mention before, the Nudes palette, obviously when I held it up before, I didn't mention that it did come with a brush. I used it that night to swatch some on my hand. I didn't just go in with my finger. So it did come with a brush, and it was double-ended as well, like the Anastasia one. So that's kind of cool. So YouTube, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox all of this crazy makeup that I can't wait to try. So if you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you want me to review or unbox, because I'll do it. And subscribe to my channel because it won't change your life that much, but it might change mine. And I'll see you guys next time I upload. Peace the fuck out.